Hey, and welcome to Cryptology for You, the channel that isn't even about cryptology at all. It's all about cryptocurrency. And in today's video, we are going to add just one more main sheet to our Excel spreadsheet. And then we're going to be finishing off with some coloring. And that's it. It's done. So I am your host, Paulie D, and let's go check out that Excel sheet now. Well, here is a quick summary of what we have got so far. And as you can see, we have taken our data from Coinmarket Cap, and if you haven't already got that, you'll need to go back to part 5 of this video series in order to see how to do that. We have then displayed our best coin, our worst coin, our average profit loss, most profits, second and third, our estimated net worth, and our unrealized profits. And we go right down to who owes us the most money. Currently it's Luna, but if I click anywhere into the table, click on this query, and then hit refresh, things could be different. Yeah, things have really changed. ADA has moved right up there to 30.17% in the profit range. This is great. Luna has dropped off just a little bit more, but of course, that's how things were looking in the first place. We also have our second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth most profitable coins so far as a percentage goes. This doesn't necessarily suggest the income is the greatest. To see our monetary profits, we'd look at the unrealized profits. For example, here we have Ethereum, where we would have $379 if we sold it all now. And so this is a great increase on the price that we'd currently purchased it for. Our already realized profits come from this part of the table here, where we're seeing we have sold Atom and we made $29.65. The one thing that we haven't got in this sheet is an overall profit as well as the overall costs, or our overheads. Our overheads in this case are going to mostly be in the shape of the coins. There might be some fees there, but I've tried to build that into the individual sheets in the first place. Right, start up a new sheet, hit the plus, we'll rename it to main. Just seems like a reasonable name for this, and we will start designing the sheet now. Let's start this with doing our 3x3s. Let's select a 3x3 A through to C. We'll merge and center. And we'll do another 3x3 and then merge and center that. Let's increase the size of these cells just a little bit. Let's just select on all A, B, C, D, E, and F and just increase them to 100 pixels. We want to know how much we've spent, so let's put in total spent, and we'll have that in dollars, and let's enter that. And don't forget, I kind of like to center these and increase their size. Let's make it size 20. We're going to try to find how much we've completely spent on everything, so we're going to take the sum from ADA to XRP, and we're looking for their D3 cell, and I'll show you their D3 cell in a second. Alright, so far we've spent $8,474, and we want to format that because it is a currency, and let's pop that into United States dollars. There we go, and we'll up that size again to size 20, and we'll center that. I think a color change here could come in nice. Let's make it a lighter blue color just to do set it apart, and then we can border that as well. Nice. Let's check out where that D3 comes from. Let's look at Ripple here, and here is D3. I'm going to zoom in just a little on that and scroll across. There you can see we've purchased $2,256 worth. There it is from our cost, and that is D3, which then goes into our main, and we're summing everything from ADA to XRP. So everything in between, all of its D3s are going to add up to 8,474. That's what we've spent. Let's keep with the same theme, and we'll do another 3x3 merged and centered, and another 3x3 merged and centered, and this time we're going to have total sold, also in dollars. Let's make both these cells centered and size 20. And we may as well change its color now as well while we're here. Let's pick a lighter color. Alright, let's see where we get the total sold from. We're doing ADA again, right through to XRP, and we're going to take D4 this time. Let's enter that. So we've sold $695.55 worth. Let's turn this into a currency cell, and United States dollar. And let's see where this D4 comes from on the Ripple page. There it is, total sold. Well, we've actually got nothing sold at the moment from Ripple, but if we did decide to sell some, which we could do today, we have a bit of a profit there, 3%. Why not? What is today's? Let's say it's the 5th of March, 22. How much are we going to sell? Well, let's sell off about $1,000 worth. How about that? So we've got a sale total of $1,000. Alright, and we've sold, let's say, 1,246 of these. That's nice. We get a decent profit there. So selling from Nexo, done. And now we have our sale all completed. We purchased $2,256 worth, sold $1,000 worth. We've actually still got $68 here in unrealized profit if we decided to sell everything right now. But let's go check out our main sheet now. There you go, our total sold, $1,656, but our total spent was still $8,474. What I want to do now is make another 3x3 merged and centered, and another 3x3 merged and centered, and let's look at the difference between the two, profit loss in dollars. And we can make this a nice greener color maybe. There, that looks good. All we need now is the difference between the two, so the amount that we've sold subtracting the amount that we've purchased, and that equals, there we go, we have a profit loss now currently of $6,817. So we've spent $8,474, sold $1,656. We still need to make back $6,817 to get ahead of our $8,474 to be in profit. What I want to do now is total how much we've spent at each of the exchanges, and this should give us a rough idea of how much dollar value there is there. To do this, let's do a 3x2 merged and centered, and we'll do 3 lots of 3x2 merged and centered. There we go. Now I have about 6 exchanges, so let's just merge and center 3 lots of that, and let's do them side by side as well. This leaves us some more room if we want to make some extra changes later on. In H&I, we're going to just write in Binance. And I'm just going to center this, and I'll make it just probably 16 because we've got some bigger names to go into these. So we'll have Coinbase here. Kraken here. Let's center those and make them size 20, size 16 it was. Good. In this cell, I'm just going to put the emblem that's associated with the particular exchange. And the best way to do that is to go to Coinmarket Cap, and you can go to exchanges. And there's Binance there, so just copy the image, and remember you go back to Excel and you can just find a blank spot to pop it in. There we go. It's a bit too big, we'll center that, and let's just make it a bit smaller. Let's pop it down until we see, so what about 1.4? Let's make it 1.3 just so that it fits in there nicely, and we can arrange it so that it sits roughly in the center. That looks pretty good. Go grab the other ones as well, Coinbase and Kraken. There you go, magic of internet, done. Now let's look to see where we can get Binance's sum of value from. And if I go into XRP again and I scroll across, here I can see the amount of value that, well, in XRP it's just 0, but it's cell I2. Head back to the main sheet again. We just want the sum of all of the I2s on all of the sheets, ADA to XRP. So pop that in, sum, ADA to XRP, I2, push enter. And it's 1300, and of course we want to make all these currency. And this time we can increase their size, center to 16. Copy this formula and we'll pop it into Coinbase, but we just need to change, instead of I2, we're going to need to change that to I3. Paste it again into here, and this time of course we're just going to want I4. We're repeating exactly the same over here, except this time with Kucoin, Nexo, and let's just have other, because this would include the likes of Trust Wallet, Zelle, MetaMask, etc. Center, highlight and center those, put them up to size 16 as well, and let's just get their exchange icons as well. There I have the exchange icons in and some of the wallet icons. You might have some others, but other is probably sufficient there. Copy through the formula again, and this time we're going to do Kucoin. So pop that there. But what cell are we going to need? If I go across to XRP, and I want this value here, so it's going to be L2. Copy again into Nexo, and we're going to want L3. And into the other, we're going to want L4. So long you keep all these exchanges in exactly the same point on every page, this will work fine. Currently I don't have anything in any of these other wallets, but that's okay. We'll format these cells. We will put this into currency, make it American dollars, and we'll center and go to size 16. And there you have it. We now have our exchange values as well, so approximately how much money we've invested into each of these exchanges via some coins. The last thing I'm going to do is move the main sheet. I'm going to just pop it after the blank. Less likely to be looking at this main sheet compared to my pricing sheet where all the data is. In the last video, we're going to color up the sheet to make it look a little bit nicer, and putting in some ribbons and trophies for our best and worst coins. Plus we'll get this all looking much nicer. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and you have managed to get now all of your sheets ready to go. All we're going to do from here, coloring them up, make it look perfect, and we're done. Congratulations on completing this Excel spreadsheet series, and if you have enjoyed, you should subscribe. If you like, you can share. And also, don't forget that your friends probably want to learn how to do their crypto too, and keeping their crypto offline. Perhaps you've liked this so much that you thought, I could give this guy some money for this. Well, there are plenty of Bitcoin and other coin addresses directly below where you can send some of that coin my way. I'd be more than happy to accept it, and plus you'll keep this channel free. Alright, last video, let's just tidy up that Excel sheet and we're done.